Alright, here we are for the first quarter-final of the Warband Innovation Series. I think that's what it's called. And I'm joined with Bliv there. Hi.
Alright.
How are you?
I'm alright,
Is
sir.
it hot there? Is it really hot? It's really hot here.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, but we got clouds and dark ones at that, so I reckon it won't be hot for much longer.
Good, good. And Scar, hello.
Hello! How's it going?
It's going good, thanks, yeah. How are you?
Yeah, it's just sweating like a pig, but other than that, fine.
Yeah, me too. 30 degrees here, it's absolutely horrendous.
Brutal, like.
So if people suddenly disappear and there's no commentary going on, people have either collapsed of dehydration or are going to get a drink. Or are going to have a piss because they've drank so much. Could be one of the three. Anyway, to the match. We got BLD, BLD, Soviet, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Turkish team.
I won't even try pronouncing that name.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna butcher it now.
Yeah,
Versus
BLD.
DUNNO.
They've got a very nice little shortened to BLD. I think BLD sounds nice. It's a good acronym
cool.
for a team.
One of the
Anyway,
best.
yeah, good Turkish team. Probably the best Turkish team at the moment, I guess.
Yep.
Got some good players, some famous names as well. We have streamed them before. I think we streamed them against the Senate, and it was a really good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we have DUNNO, which is we don't care about names is the official name of the team. And
Edgy.
they got some really good players actually. Perhaps not. I don't know. Do you guys know these players quite well? They've been performing really well. They've had a great tournament so far.
Yeah, they were unbeaten in the group stage apparently. 3 draws, but still unbeaten against really good teams.
I know 2 players from their squad. 3 actually, I've seen 3 of them before.
It's mostly DOF players, right? Like they were DOF in the WNL 7 and then
Yeah,
went on to
you
form
might be
their own
right
team.
there actually.
Yeah, I think
mean,
most of them
DOF had
have been around.
Quite good results in the end, didn't they? In the WNL7,
They did,
I think, because they were promoted, and I think many people were a little bit skeptical, but they actually did really well and they stayed up and they got a few really good wins actually, some very impressive wins.
Yep.
So I guess that if that's the core of that team, then it's probably no surprise to see them do so well.
Yeah, it's also like they obviously have the synergy already developed between most of the players, or at least some of them. That's always really helpful going into new tournaments that you don't have to start from scratch, but you actually have already a foundation built up from previous tournaments.
Yeah.
Should be a really good match. I'm really looking forward to see how Valorant is gonna play out. I think both teams have very good infantry.
This
Should be
is my
interesting to watch.
favourite map.
It's my favorite map too.
Yeah.
Really good map. It's a very nice map. Made by Azan, our clan mate.
Yeah.
Good work by him. Rat Market. He didn't let us call it Rat Market.
It should have been named Rat
But
Market.
it is the red market, and if anyone who says something else is just lying.
Yeah, so call it Rat Market. If you ever speak to us, make sure you call it Rat Market.
Definitely.
Really appreciate that.
We got Vegas versus Rodox then. What were we thinking?
I think Vegas win. I'd always think Vegas win, so actually I think that Rodok's gonna win.
I think if Rodok take 5M, just push Vegas straight on, don't let the archers a lot of time to shoot, they might come out on top, depending on Cath.
Rodoks do need a lot of inf if they're gonna do that though, right? They can only get like 1 crossbow and 1 cab, maybe 2 cab, 1 cab.
Yeah,
I think
I think a heavy imp strat probably makes sense, and it'll be a case of can the Vega archers get in good enough positions to do the damage they need to do. Because
It'd be like rattling guns.
yeah, I mean they are pretty powerful, aren't they?
Gatling guns, sorry.
Rattling guns is
The
fought
Warhammer
them
Total War thing.
in that can't remember it. That Skaven game where you kill all the Skaven.
Yeah, Vermintide.
Vermintide, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, they've revoked it. No, it's a disaster. He's revoking all of our streamers.
Yeah, it's a troll.
He's giving it back. Thanks.
Oh, he's giving it back.
Great man.
Wait,
Thanks to
Grantle,
Bertalicious.
man.
So I mean, what players would you be looking at on each side? Bliv, you give me some players on BLD, and Scar, give me some players on DUNNO.
Alright, so I'm definitely looking at X Lassus. I don't know how to say that name. Slassus. Ash. That's infantry. And maybe AE Rat. I think he's an alright infantry. I'm not 100%. And we got Franz Joseph and Gordius as well. Is
So I mean, I
guess
don't really
in
want you to
before.
just name their entire team.
No, hold on. All right. So Gordius on Inf. You got Franz Joseph and Flowin on Cav. Look out for those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good picks. Yeah, on DUNNO,
Name their entire team.
nope. No, I think Verdi has actually been playing really well as infantry. He did really well in Division B of last tournament. Gruffblade has been around for a really long time. He's always been performing very consistently as Ranger. Should be good to watch. Rendell, I've also started to notice a bit more. I think
Here comes
he's
the
been
push
picking
there.
up.
Brooks down that Plowing with a kill
Flowin,
already.
my
Yeah,
key
lovely
player,
by him.
already
Yeah,
doing
nice
work.
work. Camilo Danilo goes down. Team kill by Bertalicious. Lassus gets a kill. Bertalicious with a double kill. Really nice work by him. That's the danger of those archers. And actually, though, if they can isolate and win this fight quickly, they can kind of neutralise it. But DUNNO George picks up that kill. And it's a double kill for him. But they can win this, actually, because if they kill Bertalicious here, they make it a...
Ooh, some nice blocks on him.
Yeah,
though.
lovely work by
Goes
him,
down.
but
Nice try
does
by
go
him, yeah.
down. Actually,
My
we're,
three key players are alive, so
yeah, Flowin's done really well, actually, stay alive. And Kaya is going to leg it.
2 Cavs still up on
Oh,
Vegas.
Kaya's been caught almost, actually. And if Flowin gets round here quickly, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Where are the other Cav? And here they come.
Down.
Could be too late,
Cav
though.
gonna come, but it's telegraphed. It's really telegraphed with the Cav.
Yeah, and Kaya really got screwed over by his teammates a little bit there as the cavalry backed off. Maybe the cavalry should just go to flag now, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely should, and trying to stomp it out on the flag.
30 seconds.
Looks like they're doing it too. Not dismounting though, losing his shield before he can.
It's going to be pretty hard for Erendil to survive here, I imagine.
Oh, he's
Takes a big
switching his
hit
weapon
already.
Mid-fight.
And
Gets a
Flowers
lock on him.
probably going to manage to pick it up. Doesn't manage to. Does get a nice hit off from Gordios, but I think that's not going to help. And BLD probably looking like they're going to secure this round.
Jorge, the last guy alive.
Yeah,
He's gonna go down in a minute. Oh, what a juke!
that's his
Saving his
quite
horse.
rightly. Stays on the flag, secures the round, and yeah, he keeps his horse alive. What do we think,
Yeah.
James?
It wasn't as convincing, like as the last kind of fights led you to believe. Like, kind of a back and forth. Everything just happened that quick, and then that last thing was the major part of the round, I think.
Yeah, weird choice about the 2 Cav on Vegas
But-
to go on the flag, abandoning their poor infantry there.
DUNNO was up 4-3, weren't they? But they just got caught in a bunch of like 1vx situations.
Yeah.
I guess that speaks to like their communication. Their cav wasn't fast enough on support on the ranger, and yeah, that led to them being killed.
Yeah, it seemed to be really spread out throughout the fight.
So now 8 of my key players are alive, by the way.
Can I name one more key player, please? Because I wasn't finished.
How many have you got?
I got 3.
yes.
Three
Can I
three-
have one more?
three
That's
how many you're allowed.
50% of the team, okay? That's still that's all right.
No,
50%
that's
is
not.
too much.
That is way too much.
That is too many. You should only have 2. Really.
That's
You should
tough.
be allowed 2.
Clearly has to be a minority.
Can we re-pick him though? Because I kind of want to re-pick mine.
You can. You can.
Bad
Yeah.
delicious.
All right,
Okay.
Ex-Lassus is mine, and
Perfect.
and Flowin.
And you're 2, Scar.
My 2, man. You're making it hard now.
You can re-pick them though. So
I
re-pick.
should just pick completely different players. So, I
I just
named
pick the ones
5.
highest on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Bertalicious, but yeah, keep my eye still on Verdi and
He's a decent ranger though, isn't he, Bertalicious?
yeah,
Seem
he's
to
really.
recall him popping shots somewhere.
He was really good for Dove, yeah.
And BLD pushing in now, and lovely
Yeah.
work by Gani there. Gets a big
They're
hit.
doing what
And
they're
that would
supposed
have been
to.
someone I would have talked about. Actually, Gani's very dangerous in these kind of
See,
fights.
they're just stacked good players.
And Verdi picks up a kill. Verdi double kill for him. Flying gets a team kill. George takes out Gordios, and BLD took an absolute beating in that round.
Yeah, man.
Air out, nice by him. Does take out Gani. Leah finishes it off, and pretty impressive round there for DUNNO.
Don't know.
Feels a bit weird calling them that. Sounds like I
Yeah,
just haven't done my research.
Don't know what their name is. Though. Don't know what their name is. Oh, they got a Vegir Warhorse now. George or Jorge is tanked up. Absolutely tonked.
Is that Monopolis or?
I don't know. Let's call him Jorge because it's funnier.
He is a man of many names, isn't he?
He is.
Is it him?
Could be.
Pretty sure
Isn't he play for
he was
Bohr,
called
like,
George at some point, wasn't he?
I'm not
Pretty
sure.
sure it's him.
probably when he had a Viking?
Is,
on
is there another? Is there another George
with the
in
tiger?
the community?
I can't remember. Yeah, maybe.
So Verdi, he's Italian. I was trying to find a few contacts for this match. And I had a look at Verdi's Steam. He's actually Italian, so
Oh,
Is he-
really?
is
That's
he-
why his name Verdi.
he's probably the best Italian infantry in a long time, I suppose.
Is A rat? Is that A B rat?
I don't think so, mate.
I think A-Rat
'Cause
is
he's
Eastern European. I'm not sure though.
So yeah, all right. Italian player on site.
Kaya, he's in a nice spot here, but he's going to have to back off and rejoin. Actually, but BLD kind of foolishly, I think, pushing
Yeah.
into here where Kaya can help them. I don't know about this at all, but yeah, Flowen already
Yeah.
takes a big hit from him,
Oof,
and kills
tired.
flying in now. Kaya, and that's the issue we were talking about. But let's just get
Takes
some
down
kill.
both the cows with headshots.
Yeah, I
fired.
know, and it's a really not a smart place to fight that.
No,
because
they should have gone back to the
I mean, if
flag.
they'd backed off, Kaya has to get down from there, and then
Yeah, and the cow just swooped
yeah, and then
them
Flowen's pass by could have been a couch lance onto
yeah.
him.
Some poor tactical decisions there. They just want to fight, I guess. They got how many infantry they have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And BLD
5.
actually have changed 5. They've got 5 imp from 3
Yeah.
cav. They haven't. They
That's why
didn't have
they
this
pushed them
before,
like
did
this.
they?
They have to push now. Yeah.
They had an archer before.
Dunno
did they?
seemed really good at like cleaning up fights. Like they get the first initial couple kills, then they start to snowball and barely lose any players like 2 rounds in a row.
This could be interesting. They have 2 warhorses.
Yeah,
now,
and actually
one
they're just
with
going
Lamela
straight
armor.
for it here, BLD. And I like
See
this
what the cap
decision.
can do.
They're isolating
Sure.
the archer, getting him down. If they do that in a timely fashion, this could be good for them.
The Cav haven't had great pass bys actually. Ash goes down. Aerat, lovely work by him, but it's still evens even after that. But it's Kaya and Verdi doing work, taking out. Gordios goes down. That's an important player, and Franz Joseph now, and they need kills very soon. Flowen
goes
does pull one back, but Bertlish just double kill for him, and it's going to be pretty hard to win this round now. You'd have to say. Bertlish
Yeah,
triple
she's
kill.
clean up.
Really lovely shooting there by the former Defenders of Faith archer.
What are
Yep.
they called? Friends of Faith?
Defenders of
Defenders of
Faith.
Faith.
Oh, dumb. Right.
And a 3-1. They were pretty convincing, really, weren't they? Other than that,
Yeah, super
first
solid.
Jorge was 7-0. Oh yeah, he survived the first round.
Yeah, not bad
I think
set from
whenever
him.
they were like, I don't know, just kind of dictating where the fight was going to happen, because they managed to backpedal in that last round as well to a place where their calf could probably help a bit better. They were just really dominant.
Yeah, really dominant. Some poor tactical decisions on BLD part.
Yep. Though that being said, I mean, you had Vegas down as your favorite faction, so let's see what they can do on.
Always
Rodok.
had Vegas down as my favorite.
I thought it
faction,
was a nice switch by them to try it, and it didn't work. But
Yeah, I think it was worthwhile. They also did the right thing, just pushing down immediately.
Yeah, well, they didn't kill the archer 1-1v1 for Dunno, so.
Yeah.
And,
I think it
well,
was also that have taken a bit too long to actually get to the melee there, because they were like fighting on the balcony when they should have been
Plus-
focused on the melee.
I mean, Dunno's armor. They had 2 Vega warhorses, one which was rocking Lamla armor. Well,
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do against that?
And it's obviously also still Rodok Cap, right? It's not that maneuverable, so.
I mean, pikes could have been nice. They only had 1 ranger, right?
True, yeah.
So,
Good
I
shout.
mean,
Didn't see one.
pikes and or hammer or 2.
yeah, pikes would be nice. Yeah, hammers you don't really see anymore for some reason.
No.
It's fallen out of
Probably
favour.
don't want to take a hammer against
Yeah,
rangers
don't
like
want to
this.
get double hit.
Yeah, I don't know. Bertlish just popping off pretty nicely as the Vegas.
Oh yeah, they
Yep.
had 2 archers. Never mind.
Yeah, they're Kaya and Bertlish, isn't they? And they were doing some
A
serious
pike would
work.
maybe still have been nice.
Yeah, pikes you can kind of get them out anyway. And
Hide
they
behind
actually
the
BLD did do a good job of shutting down one of the rangers in a few of the rounds, but they were
Yeah.
just generally losing the imp fight anyway.
See how it goes on different factions then. Speaking Turkish in chat.
I think
Who's your favorite then for this match?
I'll have to go with DUNNO.
After this, but alright, I'll pick BLD. Screw it.
I think DUNNO because they're in the higher group, weren't they?
They were, yeah. They were in Division B. I think BLD were in Division C,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a little simplistic way of looking at it, but
I just don't
Maybe,
know
yeah.
how you can pick them.
very good.
There's gonna be a lot of those, by the way, if this match drags on for too long.
Well, on the evidence of that first set, I'm gonna guess it might not actually. I think DUNNO could well blow them away, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know either how it's gonna go.
Very
So
good.
confusing with the team name. Love it.
Alright, here we go. DUNNO on Rodox, BLD on Vegas.
Yeah. So
These setups.
what are they doing? Yeah. So
Oh, there's a
DUNNO.
hammer in works.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
see. 4 infantry, two archers, and 2 cavalry, and both actually running the same setup. So BLD doing the same. Probably, I think with these class setups, you'd have to give Vegas the advantage because they've just got
Probably,
better
yeah.
rangers. The infantry isn't that outmatched.
No,
Yeah,
I reckon
the
they're
cav-
better.
I'd agree.
Cav advantage for the Vegas. So
Kyra rocking the maul as crossbow. I wonder if he's gonna like stay with him or if he's just gonna use that for 1v1 purposes.
I imagine
Like one
for
would-
1v1.
Yeah, me too. But it would be nice if having him like with the inf and then he could just maul and it's not a big loss if he dies.
So it looks like DUNNO. I don't know. I don't know. Looks like they are just pushing out towards those 2 flags, and they're gonna have to leave Zwir Docker at 25 on this balcony, which is pretty awkward. It looks like they might be trying to send Lear all the way around, and BLD don't seem to be doing anything to stop that. Actually, Flowering gets a huge bump stab off actually, and that's nearly all his health done. But he gets dismounted in the progress. But Erendil, who dismounts him, then crashes into a wall, only to be taken out by Alex, which allows Flowering to then pick up the horse.
And go in with
Yeah.
a kill on.
And Lear's
Lone
now
infantry.
incredibly isolated, and
What was he doing
some
there?
poor well, he's trying to take out that crossbow, right? But unless you push
There's
with
2
the other
archers.
guys, yeah. But I mean, he was trying to stop that balcony play.
Yeah.
But unless you're going to push in, it doesn't really help,
Yeah.
right? Because BLD can
Exactly.
just hold back a little bit and wait. And Alex
Yeah,
actually been
yeah.
dismounted in quite a dangerous place now. You'd think he'd go down, but he actually gets a big hit off. Does go down eventually to Bertalicious, who's having a very good game so far. And they move back towards the flag again.
BLD
Yep.
should stay on the flag right now and just
Fight kind of just reset.
race
They're
it.
just gonna have to approach it again.
put some pressure on because these DUNNO Rangers gonna start putting in work.
Yeah, his last is.
Yeah, they get one guy on the
Flowen's
flag.
been dismounted as well, actually, and that was their last cavalry.
Key player on the flag.
Here comes Jorge.
Jorge going in. Is he gonna get anything? No.
Doesn't manage and actually
Gets a
crashes
teammate,
straight
I
into the wall. Well, not a great
Gets
look.
out.
And Zlasis takes out Bertalicious. I think that happened on the flag. Yeah, it did. And that's
good there for
not
BLD.
a good look. And BLD infantry really standing up nicely here. And actually, Arat takes out Verdi. Really good work by him. And Flowen takes out Kaya. Krex does manage to get a kill back. A nasty team kill there.
Yanni
It won't
was,
matter though.
like shielding for ages.
Yeah, there was some really nice. Ooh,
Oof.
that was a shot, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, seen Ash popping off on matchmaking a couple of times as well.
Hate to see that.
Pretty decisive, a long fight, but pretty decisive overall. Some misplays by DUNNO with that. What's his name?
But they were down 2 players right from the start, didn't it? So.
That Lear guy. going
Oh,
up
actually, they've dropped someone. BLD
Wait, what?
Here.
He kicked him.
Did he?
Oh, really?
He kicked it.
What the? He kicked him from the server.
Well, there's some serious drama happening here, gentlemen.
Connection lost?
Wow,
Connection.
who
Why did
knows?
he kick him, man?
His,
Router.
his router. Wow. Unprecedented scenes here.
They put another player, but he didn't manage to spawn. So.
Oh, well. They kicked him though. That's weird. Is he gonna take forever? Oh, maybe he was.
I
gonna
think
take
he
forever
was. I
too.
think he was going to take a while to disconnect, so they thought kick
Yeah.
him, try and get a new player in. But the players
Yeah,
engaged
fair
to
enough.
try and join.
That's
Yeah,
a new
for
tech
sure.
right there.
It's a
Never
new
seen that
tech, and
before.
and the flag has spawned behind DUNNO, but they're quite happy at the moment just to hold outside. But it doesn't look like they're going to push out. Maybe. No. Yeah, they are. Yeah, here they come. And Zuir Docker and Ash. Zuir Docker, a bit surprised there, turns tail and
Run around.
yeah, starts running for it. And actually, with Zuir Docker in the back, they could turn around and fight here, but they're not gonna because they're all tunnel visioning on the on Bertalicious. And the fight breaks out.
fighter,
Flowing,
big
nice
power.
work by him. Takes out Gani.
Even
And Zlasis
out.
picks up a kill as well. This is really nice. Flowing with another kill. Alex and the cavalry
Looks like
doing
no
huge
BLD
work there.
round.
Krex gets a kill. He's just keeping things going, but Kai goes down to Zlasis, triple kill for Zlasis. Lovely work by him.
Or
And,
going down here.
yeah, Ash, lovely shot by him. And Verdi does take out Zuidoka miles away from the combat.
The Italian player lost in the vineyard. Who would have thought?
That's a good one.
Verdi.
Yeah.
There,
be
like,
going
nice
down
bump stab
soon.
there.
We might dismount this kid.
Yeah, he's must be quite close to it, but Ash with a headshot.
Yeah.
Nice work by him. And 2-0, and it's 3-3 now, the score. And BLD looking to make it 3-0 and go into the next map with,
Yeah, Rexar,
with an
yeah.
advantage.
Isn't it Rexar that guy from Warcraft?
Rexar's a character from the cartoon Rugrats, isn't it?
Is it?
He's,
think it's
he's
from
like a
Warcraft
dinosaur.
too.
Oh
it's
yeah,
from Warcraft.
you are right. Yeah,
Figured.
yours was better.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
don't know.
they're
Look
not
like,
gonna try the same, yeah. Gonna push.
I liked it. I just feel
But
like they
should
messed
push.
it up.
Don't see. Yeah, they're not
No,
committed
they
now.
should really push because the archer is not doing anything. Don't let them have shots.
BLD are pretty tanked up. If they input Lamela, it's gonna be hard to take them down.
Don't know. Have dropped one of the archers as well, so Bertlicious is playing infantry now.
Don't know how much I like that, but
Yeah, I don't know either.
don't know.
Kaya, he's got a nice shot up here, but the crossfire from Ash and the Svidoka will not be fun to fight against. And there is cavalry fighting going on. And Erendil has his shield. No, I don't. Someone had their shield broken.
Yeah, it was Flowin. He picked up a new one though.
Okay, he managed to do that with record speed. And Lear being pushed off by.
Oh, what a couch!
Yeah, here we go. Sorry, the fight is actually breaking out. I was miles away from that, and BLD won it easily.
Being stopped in the stairs.
Complete massacre, really.
Yeah, it really is.
Don't know. Ash, oh my lord, this guy's good.
Merciless.
Yeah, 2 headshots for him there. And he's sitting on 6 kills. I'm pretty sure all of them were headshots, but I'm not sure. And Erendil does get a bump kill onto a docker. That shouldn't matter for much. As Rexar is holding the flag, and Erendil is going to try and have a fight. But here comes Alex, the cavalry. Lovely bump stab by him. He's done some nice work, Alex, alongside his cavalry partner, Flowin, both of them doing work. But Zlasis as infantry and Ash really doing an absolute ton of work, yeah.
BLD are looking really clean, like I have to say. I didn't expect this. Like, they just punish mistakes very, very easily.
It was better, I thought. And didn't like help DUNNO
Just
that
really
Ash was
decisive as
popping
well.
everything he saw.
Exactly. Also good to see that the calf pairs of both teams are just playing really aggressive. You see a lot of dogfighting early on. Calf getting dismounted, picking up kills should be interesting for the second map.
Yeah,
what's the
dogfighting? You got give the edge to Vegirs, or what am I saying? BLD.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know the cavalry players on DUNNO that well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
George had a brilliant first set as calf.
yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, we got it more on the infantry, I thought. Not that I expect him only, but it's a close map after all.
So second map is Frosthaven. Another one of ours on the map. He just makes all the maps.
That seems like it, doesn't it?
Apparently.
And
Azan
Nords versus
League in
Saranids.
quarterfinals.
I like Nords versus Saranids on an open map. I think that's all right.
This is not my favorite map, though, for the record.
No, why is that?
No, it's too open, too much.
It's
stuff
tough as an
going on.
infantry, isn't it? Just so many open bits.
Yeah, and little like alleys you think should be good for inf, but it's actually good for calves and archers. Nothing in this game is good for inf.
Yeah. Poor imp.
Feel pity for us. I feel like there's a recurring theme on this stream. Talk about how bad inf is.
Yeah.
Reoccurring, to say the least.
Inf Anonymous, we will come talk about our infantry PTSD from dying on flags.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're saying it's a very open map, does that mean you think Saranids are going to win?
Not necessarily. I think Nords with 3 jabs on the horses is
Yeah.
lethal.
Depends on how much they use them in it. If the Nord Cav just group up, chase down the Serenade Cav, and
Yeah, and all
maybe
the
even this
infantry.
mother, yeah, that as well.
Chuck jabs at the horses,
I
right?
think what we've seen recently though on open maps is actually the Nords, even with those heavy jabs, people have really struggled to utilise that jab cav.
Yeah.
It
well.
got nerfed, right? So yeah.
Did it?
Like people
Yeah.
are going in and it feels really risky. People like horses getting really injured. It feels like a lot less effective at the moment.
The Nord Cav should be happy facing Serenade archers though. It's not as much damage as regular archers or crossbows
true.
or whatever.
That's true. I think I'm in favor of the Nords here.
Yeah, I think it really just, as I said, comes down to how they utilize the jabs. If they're playing too
Chuck 'em.
passive, they're probably just gonna lose in the end. But should be fairly balanced.
They have DUNNO has an American player on their team, that Alejandro. He was in DOF too, wasn't he?
Yeah, they had an A branch, didn't they?
Yeah, the whole like it was like
a lot of them
50-50.
were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Huge gaming organization.
Yeah,
I
big
remember when we
pillars of the community, really, aren't they? To be fair, they've been around for a long time.
longer
DOF.
than us.
So shout out to DOF for
Shout out to DOF.
for being
Taking this team.
being a pillar of the warband community for pretty much almost a decade. Pretty impressive stuff, really.
Definitely. Yeah.
Say something else. I had the worst sneezes like this entire week.
You shouldn't talk about your nieces like that.
No, sneezes.
Okay, that's fine.
You ill?
No, I'm not. I got a bit of. I think I'm allergic to grass or something this summer. Like it
Yeah.
switches every summer.
My brother struggles with that as well, man.
No, because
We're on stream, you idiots.
never had trouble with sneezing this time of year before. And then, did you say earlier?
Anyway,
Yeah,
warband. Anyway,
Yeah.
what's with
And
that?
sneezes in
That's
Warband.
a game.
Forgot about that.
Maybe we'll have sneezing in Bannerlord.
Hopefully, that'll be great.
Your character's
Sneezing
allergic to grass, so you get some.
It's gonna be the next block.
Probably, yeah.
Sneezing in Bannerlord.
Be the Tailworld's cleaner talking about sneezing in Bannerlord.
Jeez. Alright.
That'll be great. All right, let's go.
So it's
It's live, is it?
4-3, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are.
4-2 for Nords.
As
Is it?
expected.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but 3 inf actually for DUNNO. They got Pilgrim, Leia, and Verdi all playing infantry.
Don't know about that.
I do
Let me
remember
tell
Charlini really loving to play 3 inf Serenades in open maps.
I absolutely hate it personally.
Yeah, I'd hate it too.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like,
I'd
get
rather
shot?
have a 4th Cav, honestly,
Yeah.
they're just
Now-
so good.
If every inf had the Lear build with a heavy with a simi, then I'd be in favor of it. But right now it's just paper armor, isn't it?
I guess maybe they've got javelins. We just can't see them.
No, they don't.
Don't
Just- They have the spears out.
They have the flag right on them though. Should be a bit easier.
Yeah, that's good for them. I think it's it's not always a done deal though. This flag. We've seen a lot of times people have set up these crossfires and then it just doesn't really pan out.
Yeah, because Cav just come around from in a corner.
Yeah, I mean, look where Kaya is. He's quite vulnerable to cavalry here, and Burlish
Yeah.
just could get pushed. And actually, it doesn't look like they're defending this high ground at all. And the BLD are moving up there now with their infantry. I don't know, they're really miles away from the flag at this
Yeah,
point.
they are. I don't know what they're doing right now.
Odd
They
choice,
just
like they-
protecting Birdo.
They could be dominating that base up there with the 3 inf, really.
I
guess
guess
they're-
they're just playing the skirmish game. Just,
Yeah, they're trying to protect the crossfire at the moment,
Yeah.
aren't they?
that's what but BLD is like they're biting, aren't they? They're
They
taking
are a
the
little
bait.
bit, yeah. They probably don't
They-
really need to be contesting this, the BLD infantry. They could go to the flag. And
They,
Ash could
they
back
know
off them.
that they know that Kyra is where he is. They should just have pushed him with a bunch
But
of
this
cav
just
right
takes
now.
a big jab. Which is not good at all. And actually, it looks like DUNNO are going to push. Yeah, here they
Yeah,
come.
they are. Here we
I
go.
think
This
this
is an
makes
odd
sense,
fight.
but it
Ooh,
doesn't matter.
lovely
That's a
jab.
really nice javelin there, and the fight's going to break out. And you'd have to give an advantage to the Nords, but one of them's taken a pretty big hit. But actually, 2 kills flying, both cavalry getting killed. Gordios gets a team kill, Leah and Pilgrim and Kimali Danino all down. And BLD Alex, this guy's doing a ton of work. Dunno takes out Zuidoka the archer, but it's looking pretty good for BLD at the moment. They can't be. And actually, Akaya pulls another one back, and it's 4v5 now. And they are still in this. But there's only 25 seconds left, and I think that people really need to go flags. But Kai gets another kill, and Arundel, he's going to the flag, and he's the only one who's realised. And I think that flag could well be high enough now.
Let's see if BLD realizes Gordius is running for it right now.
Yeah, it's too little, too late, and Dunno secured a round.
God. That was a blunder by BLD then.
That was a blunder.
Should I quote Lust again?
Go on.
Flag rules. Everyone agrees to the rules when they sign up. That's a Lust quote.
Yeah, a classic Frank quote there.
Yeah, big old Frank. Like.
Good old Frank. I miss him. It's a moment of silence for Frank, please.
He's in Italy now. Maybe he's playing as Verdi.
Maybe he's secretly coaching Verdi.
How is he Italian with 23 ping?
I might be wrong. I swear I looked at his
Well, the
profile,
name
just-
sounds Italian, but you could name yourself whatever in this game. I
Yeah,
guess.
it doesn't. Most of the Italians tend to have quite bad ping, don't they?
Yeah, it's like up in the 60s.
So flag spawned out in the open air on this frozen lake, which is pretty good. Now this flag, I think it really is good for. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's-
so too.
and-
With the 3 bamboo spears.
And they are going to apply flag pressure straight away, which
Good.
will hopefully mean BLD have to think twice before sending an infantry over to try and shut down that the castle wall area.
Yeah, they don't have time anymore, do they?
Yes, they've waited too long now, and actually doesn't look like they're interested in doing it anyway. And Dunno is really aggressively up on the hill. Arundel does go down now.
This is gonna be whack for BLD right now. This is not looking good for them at all. This is a horrible situation.
They're gonna have to tell their cav push that guy because otherwise they can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
where's
the cav
where's
on
the
the
second
archers.
archer?
Get the inf moving. Second
Oh,
archer is
oh
on the,
God, yeah.
along the fence.
God, this is horrendous.
Yeah.
Really a bit over aggressive there by Arundel. Gets reared, takes a big hit, does get a bit of
There we
Danino's
go.
health
BLD
down,
on
but
the
he's
flag now.
he's come straight back in, and quite unlucky not to get that count chance off. And here come all the cavalry, and it's going to come down to this really. And Gordios gets to the first kill. Pilgrim pulls one back, taking out Rexar, and Hun, nice work by him, takes out Danino. Arundel, and it kills the flying in for Dunno now. George takes out Franz Joseph, Pilgrim goes down, and a big advantage here for Dunno.
Wasn't
Yeah,
as
they-
one-sided as I thought it would be.
They have complete control of flag now. Just 2 archers firing at them, 2 cav hovering around. But
It was
unless
hard,
they
yeah.
fuck up.
I mean, that
Yeah.
was doomed from the start, yeah. They went the completely wrong direction. Like, to attack the flag.
And they actually win on the flag. You don't see too often.
Could have probably stepped off it, tried to chase down the remaining players, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's really hard that flag. Like once you get pressured early with the flags, you don't have much time to set up. And especially not for any like sort of pushes away from the flag, like on that arch on the fence, which is too late at that point.
And this isn't going very well for BLD. They're 2-0 down. It's 5-4, so it's still pretty close. But I think if they win this 3-0, BLD will struggle a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna be hoping for their flag now near the tower in the frozen lake or whatever that is.
I just think, especially if, don't know, they're quite happy running these infantry-heavy builds with the free inf, and that's going to be even more effective with
Yeah.
Nords.
on Nords, yeah, and the jabs and that. Ooh, let's see, BLD might be able to
Yeah,
catch
this
them
is
off
quite
here
nice
in
by
in
BLD.
transition.
They are going to try
They
and
need-
catch him here, but they need
Yeah,
to
here we go, here
keep
we
going,
go.
and it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, oh, and Lear takes a big hit, should get knocked down. Ah, but he doesn't actually manage to get the hit off there. And Alex gets his horse taken out. Oh, Franz Joseph saves Alex there. Lovely work by him. Pilgrim's been keeping these melee fights going now. He gets the kill. And Pilgrim with a double kill for them. He's doing huge work. Ash was an important player too. And it's all falling apart here for BLD. Everyone dying. Hun with a double kill. Arundel with a double kill. Verdi picks up a kill on Zuidoka. And only Flower survived.
I mean, that was the best chance they were gonna get. Oof!
Oh,
That win.
not bad that. And he could
Don't
get another one
have-
here
don't
actually,
have
as Bertalicious very low, and he actually
Oh.
does get the kill. And it's going to
It
be
won't matter at the end.
it's a big ask. He's got almost no health. Let's see if he can take out Kai. Gets a shield broken. Lovely little blue suede shoes, foot like kind of side step there by Kai, and he breaks the shield and then shoots him. And nice work by him. Kai's been doing a lot of work, but Pilgrim in those melee fights was really hard to deal with, I felt like.
Yep.
And
As
I was
always, when you push
spectating.
into groups of 3 imp, is really tough to play against, even as not imp. They played well together. Didn't give much chance to like shut them down, make it easier for their cav to come and just held it together.
I thought BLD would have that, judging by the engagement. Like half their players was down there and half was up on the platform.
Arundel doing nice work. He's on 5 kills, and Kai,
Yep.
the archer, he's been doing good work throughout. He's on 4 kills, so good sets for those two.
Not your key players, was it, bro?
Nah, you can say generally across the board, just really good players in both teams, right?
Yeah, that's why I
Everyone-
picked my whole team for being key players.
Exactly. Should just do that going forward.
Anyway, about my sneezing, right?
Yeah, that's what everyone, all the hundreds of people watching the stream want to hear about.
Everyone been asking.
I understand. I understand it. I'm not gonna say anymore though. I said my piece about it.
Save
This
that
Ash
for the
guy's
next
a
week.
sick archer, that.
Where do you come from,
Turkey.
Mercs player, 100%.
I think he's Turkish.
Yeah, so do
Probably a safe bet.
I guess playing on the Turkish team. God.
Is this one of the few like nationality like teams we have? That and Polish team.
Yeah, I think they are, right? So it's these guys. Is there any completely German teams anymore? Like, no, there's not, are they? Malta and Aquiletas
Quilitas, both
aren't
EU.
anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just these guys and Bengi's squad, is it?
I think so, yeah. Is Bangor squad the one with the clan tag SKRRR?
Yeah.
Oh boy, Ash is Turkish, boys. Did you know? Fuck me.
Everyone's Turkish.
It's way too hot. Sorry, guys. That's why I'm on battle stream. In-depth analysis. Love it.
It's
Yeah.
getting cool here now.
But yeah. Well, Aquiletas is still mainly German, right? Got some
Yeah.
Brits in there though.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break.
Did they say re not live, I think, did they?
Yeah. Testing drops, I guess.
So what are the other quarterfinals then, Scar?
Let me check because I actually don't know. Unity FTW, I think that was also voted by the community. Should be a good match between the two. Although
Yeah.
Unity probably heavy favorites.
I was
on
tempted to stream it. Maybe I still will. It's on tomorrow. But we
Yeah.
streamed their first match in the group A, and I mean they just stomped them really. Like,
They're just really strong, yeah.
so I don't know whether that's really worth streaming.
Yeah. Second, Aquiletas against Demon Tourage.
Okay, I
Probably
mean Aquiletas should stomp that. I think.
They should, yeah.
I mean the Bronze Watch have done amazing given their ping, but this is the
Definitely.
first time they come up against some top boys, and I have a feeling they could lose that 12-0 even.
I think AQ overall just too solid lose that, to be honest. And then the third one is Knights of Malta against Bengia squad.
Okay, so that's potentially more interesting.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Has it started, yeah?
Yeah,
It has
so
started, yep.
BLD have looked. I mean, this isn't good for them. They are going to back off safely, but if they had progressed a little further, getting caught in that open field against javelins is just the worst.
Yeah. And they're so scattered too.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, could actually see DUNNO like try some sort of like forward defense, catching them out when they're trying to approach flag. They could do that.
Yeah, it does look like they're kind of tempted to do that, but they have got the. I don't know, only have 3 imp, and 3 cav, and 2 archers. So I think maybe they could drop an archer.
Not now
Yeah.
though.
Well, no,
Maybe too much. 2 are too much, maybe on North though. But Should
They
still
are
be
backing
worthwhile.
off the flag, so they're not going to try kind of any aggressive moves. They've got a free imp from flag, and what do we ever got eyes on the second archer?
There's one ranger in the tower and one ranger.
Okay, yeah,
on
Burlicious
the...
over there.
Yeah.
George, I don't know where he's disappeared behind that fence, so it doesn't. He will escape. So they're just holding the flag now, and BLD are going to try and approach around this side, but
This
looks pretty
looks
horrendous, doesn't it?
They
These
opted to
archers,
go for the 3 imp as well, though. Like, it's gonna be
3 imp
3.
versus 3 imp.
yeah, but
yeah,
these
open
archers are in really strong spots for DUNNO. It's going to be tough. But here comes the couch lance, and that's really good by Flower and Net. Really important stuff, getting that first kill. Now they've got an infantry advantage. Can they make it pay? And that Flower with another kill. He's doing huge work there.
Doing
Donor
God's
Hunt,
work.
he does pick up a kill as well. Gordios goes down. Pilgrim, lovely double hit by him.
Bird have been
Big
put
kill.
down on
Lasses.
the ground.
Yeah, they've been getting the heads
Ooh,
kicked in.
and
2
kill.
kills
Flower.
back there. Yeah, Flower 3 kills in a round so far. It takes out Burlish, and Alex picks up another kill, and it's looking pretty good here for BLD.
Yep, they're still in the game.
Definitely. So no, it's out of the game, like. Kyra and Bird are left. Versus 5.
Nice block attempts there. Doesn't make it work though. And nice by Kai, does get the dismount, doesn't quite manage to have the range for it, and actually Alex gets up and kills him. And that was pretty good stuff there, Flowing really the difference.
Yeah, it was really back and forth. It looked like Mods were getting the better of the engagement there, but then they just kept it together and brought it back. Flavin
Flowin-
obviously like huge, yeah.
He did really. I think he went and harassed Bertalicious on that platform, made him jump down, and then bumped at him when he was on the ground.
Not bad
Just
that.
hounded him. I think that's what he did. And if
Bullied
if that
him.
was him doing
He
all
bullied him.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
he's just a quality gav, isn't he?
Yeah,
No,
and,
he has
and they need players like
bathrobe
that to come up big, don't they? Really. Yeah.
I'm really surprised though, like seeing 3 imp on either side, like especially on this kind of open map.
I'm worried what's gonna happen if the Cav don't perform like this every round. Then it's just nothing's gonna happen, like. Because their inf isn't doing a whole lot at the moment. Neither are their rangers, to be honest. We'll see. Maybe this round they'll shut me up.
Flag is right on BLD, they're putting some flag pressure early on.
Yeah, just stay on the flag, please.
What's the
Yep.
score, boys?
Should be
Math. Don't
6-5, I believe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you probably.
Right, there we are.
Don't you know the root commands?
I did, but it's too hot, so I haven't been doing them. And then I forgot to swap them, and it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
gone wrong.
He spent it in
Blame the
depth to you,
weather.
like last season, didn't he?
And this is nice here. They've actually completely isolated
Ooh,
Bertalicious
yes.
here, and he does get
job.
taken out. Yeah, that's a really nice job there. But DUNNO straight back on top them actually, and yeah, nice by them. So that's this. But they're bringing it back. Actually, it's still really close. Gordios has to stay alive. If he goes down, they're in a lot of trouble, and he doesn't manage to do it. BLD takes it. Kaya takes out. Taken out by Ash. Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty. Oh, Franz Joseph. Their support class is doing huge work here. Franz Joseph does get dismounted, does stay alive, and he's going to have to anchor the flag now. George takes out Ash, and it's really back and forth. 4v3 though. Advantage
Real
BLD.
single player fight.
And,
One
Alex
side,
takes
Archer's
out
still up free
4K.
firing.
and yeah, it's going to need a good, nice clutch performance here from Pilgrim here on the ground. See what he can do.
I think he needs a spear out, but does get a nice.
Ooh, and that's a team kill now, and it's a 3v2. Ooh, Flower, nice there. Hunt going to get the
Pilgrim.
nice by work, yeah.
2v1, 2v1.
And
Could be
it's,
done.
it's an
Can
awkward
Flowin block?
awkward shield to stun this.
Yeah. If Flowin can block though, I don't think it's that.
Looks like
confident.
they're going to try and just hold it on the
Yeah.
flag, doesn't it? And,
Smart
it's
choice.
the right. Yeah, it's a smart choice.
Pilgrim is kind of dunking him.
Yeah. Did look like Pilgrim was going to kill him. A nice little S-key stab by Flower there. Takes out Pilgrim. And 2-0 for BLD. And now we're 6-all.
7-0.
Probably the most tilting way to die for an infantry, that's that, but
Yeah.
he knows why he does it.
Yeah, it's tough.
So this is the decider round.
Well,
it's
so
Flap,
if
Flap and
BLD win,
Alex really big in work, aren't they?
Yeah,
Both of their
BLD
characters,
on match
because-
point.
if BLD win, they win. If Dunno win, they have secured a draw at least.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Makes sense.
It's not gonna be on BLD, right? On this one, they just said it, so.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
should move away.
Expect they'll move out. Flowen's been doing a lot of work, hasn't he?
If they get on the, oh yeah, they get this flag. But it's still a long way to walk.
Yeah, Flowen's 7-0, and yeah, like you say, Alex as well, 5-1.
Yeah,
Don't
they've
know,
been
maybe
doing
a bit
all the
tilted now.
lifting.
He got the team on their back actually. Only every other player's only on one. 3 of them on one each.
They're gonna change it up. They're gonna be pushing the tower because
Yeah, I think this makes
they're going
sense.
middle. Yeah. Yeah, with 3 imp it does make sense.
They've actually got
I
an
would
extra
really
inf
like
as
the
well.
guy on the flag.
So Bertlish has changed to infantry. So they got
Oh, yeah,
4
4
imp,
imp
so they're going to try and get up close and personal. I think BLD will need to hold them just in front of the flag. Sorry, just in front of the little fortress, maybe near that fence. Don't know. They've kind of bottled it somewhat. It looks like they're a bit scared.
Yeah, I
They've
don't know what they're doing.
lost their momentum, yeah. Just hovering around.
What are
I don't
they waiting
see-
for?
Yeah, I
Is there
don't
a
see
cab
what's
there?
going to
Oh
change.
yeah, they have a cab behind, but he's not doing anything.
Don't see
Running
what
back to them.
they're waiting. Where's the oh, Kaya was miles away, I think.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, here he comes. I don't know what he was doing.
He spent too much time typing FFS.
And doesn't look like they are going to go for the tower. Actually, I think it's a big mistake. But
Oh, what is
Alex,
happening? Oh,
that
Alex,
that
no.
was not a smart move, and somehow he survived.
He gets out of that, wow.
Surrounded by jabs, and he doesn't deserve to survive that. That was very
No.
silly.
Oh, he took another hit after
Don't
that.
know what his skin's made of.
Gonna have
Titanium
to
or
push
something.
in now. It's below 1 minute. Like
Yeah, but you look
they
at all
can't
these
afford to
look at
win.
all these infantry
Yeah,
pushing onto the
this
flag.
is really scary.
But
This
this-
might be the best strat ever.
Donor Hun in a little bit of trouble. Does manage to just get into the fight there, into the safety of the numbers. And Pilgrim gets the first kill. Franz shows 2 kills for the cab. But Alex goes down after taking all those hits. He's finally dead. Zuadoka though, he's in a really good spot. So is Ash. 3 firing on that hill. They got the flag for now. Lear. That's a nice jab. So they need more of that though. Flown does a pass by. Doesn't pick up a kill.
20
And,
seconds.
Look how low
Oh,
those
Flower.
BLD infantry are. They're really low. And yeah, Pilgrim, they're struggling to contain him in these imp fights. And it's a complete mess. This Pilgrim, he's an absolute anchor for DUNNO in these fights.
He is, yeah, but wasn't enough to fight.
I mean, that was a great strat. That was nice.
Yeah.
Like, you bulk up on infantry and then you just wait and go. Go, go, go.
Yeah,
It was
nice
weird.
work by
I
him.
don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen that before.
I think it was a tactic of necessity as opposed to choice.
Yeah, but how,
To be
how do
honest.
you,
I think they
how do
were
you
waiting
come
for
to
the
that
archer
conclusion?
because they were it looked like the archer was miles away, so they were just waiting for him to
Oh.
come over. And then I think they wanted to push the flag, but they were like, sorry, the tower. But they thought, oh, we need to wait for the archer. And by the time the archer got there, they thought, well, it's so late now, we have to just go for the flag.
4 imp on an open map is still pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I have to say, I was really surprised by all the 4 Nord infantry going on the flag. I would have at least like sent one of the imps to annoy the archers in the tower, but it worked out in the end. And as you
Yeah,
said, like
it was
Pilgrim
really
massive in
bizarre.
that fight. Yeah.
so this is
really
match
bizarre.
point actually for DUNNO. So BLD can only get the draw now, and DUNNO, if they win a single round, then they secure the victory. But they're pretty slow onto this flag, and actually, if they're raising it, it's going to be quite. They're going to have to rush over, and they're not going to have time to do the positioning and stuff they want. To be honest, they haven't really got a crossfire though, BLD.
Yeah, they do. It's a nice one.
And Lasses, he's on the flag. Gordios, they've
They're
left him up there
backing
to
out.
protect Zuadoka. And yeah, there has been the tendency for these teams
Which
to
I
back
don't-
off a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I don't like this with archers. They should just rotate the crossfire.
Yeah, look
try
how
to get
high
archers
that
to
flag
look
is
around.
as well now, and DUNNO have to be very wary about that. But Kaya's
Going in, though.
free firing pretty much, and someone's been dismounted, and Ash takes him out. Erendil is down, and he's a big cavalry for them, and he's getting in a lot of kills. And Flowen doesn't run by, doesn't get a kill, and the kills are flying in now. Ash with another kill. Pilgrim goes down. We see how important it is. Franz Joseph gets a kill, and it looks like we're on our way to Winterberg.
Yeah, they were not happy with that last round. Pilgrim's just fighting out in the middle of nowhere.
2 kills back. Can they do it? Doesn't look so. Alex and Flowen, this Cav partnership. It's lovely.
Yeah, doing huge work, both of them.
So it's a draw.
I think we're on to Winterberg.
Oh, is it Winterberg in this?
Yeah, it's quarter-final, I presume.
Quarterfinal, innit?
Well, I actually haven't checked the rules, I'm guessing. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on Winterberg.
Told you it'd go drag on for long.
And it's Svadia, so should be huge for the calf. Especially Flavin and Alex, who just had a brilliant set. So
Yeah,
we're ready for some
with
long
all
fight.
pikes in their hands, they can be very, very dangerous. On the other hand, I don't think this is a great
Crossbows.
map for cavalry, particularly.
You're right, but
It can
true,
do
yeah.
work, but I just...
engagement is super close off, usually against like some wall or something.
yeah,
some
exactly.
barrier.
So there's that open area. I guess if the thing is, the teams don't tend to wait on this map. If they waited for that open map, open flag, the one which is behind that wooden fence, then the cavalry could maybe do some work. But teams just tend to go at each other in this. It turns people into beasts, doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
Yep.
Not a lot of waiting on this map ever.
It's good to see. Like, I generally like how Winterberg is played out traditionally, just a fun map to end a match with. I guess not if you're losing, but to watch definitely it is good.
No, and I think both teams will be happy to have got to Winterberg. BLD, they're on that match point. If they'd lost, and maybe DUNNO, they felt a little bit lucky they got that one round even on that set.
I mean, it wasn't lucky
Yeah, it was
though,
really
was
close,
it?
wasn't it?
This
Well,
was
it was
nice-
really close, like
nice
a couple of
play.
seconds. Yeah, true.
Staying alive on the flag, that's him.
But yeah, DUNNO, they'll be very happy I think as well because they come in, they've been from that higher division, and they'll get this opportunity now to confirm the victory. But BLD looking to make a bit of a name for themselves actually, and they've already taken a big scalp in Let Mork Work, where I know many of those players weren't playing their real classes, but it doesn't always matter. They've got some really impressive names in that team, and
Doesn't take away like the game sense and all the other stuff
No,
that makes a
exactly.
player good, right? So,
yeah, and most of them have played the class they were playing
Yeah.
a fair bit. Obviously, it's not the same, but I mean it's a great scalp for a team like BLD who are fast climbing the rankings.
definitely agree.
Does any of you know if it's one or more sets for this?
Just
It's
be
first
it's
of three,
just
innit?
one spawn, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I think this could be actually really snowbally depending on how the first round goes. Like if one of the sides picks up like some mail early, could be tough to come back from that unless like the cap, unless like the cap puts in massive performances in the second round.
I think I don't know why we'd have more than one set on a symmetrical map with mirrored factions.
I mean, it's just drag it on even longer.
Better flip it, boys. And what are we thinking? I want a revised view. What are we thinking? Who's going to win? And who pick one player each? Who's going to star in this Winterberg clash?
I mean, I got my boy X Lasses.
X-Lashes,
That's my boy to
the
win
infantry.
this.
He's been demolishing fools, hasn't
They has been demolishing fools.
he? Okay, yeah,
Oh,
and
Lord.
Scar.
It's tough, man. There's so many good good infantry, especially like Gunny, Verdi, Pilgrim had a brilliant game. I'm gonna go with Verdi. I had him down as my
The
MVP.
Italian imp. The supposedly Italian imp.
It would be fun if
Nah,
it
I
turns
think-
out he's not Italian now.
British, like.
It's gonna be fact check like after the stream.
Yeah, no fact. Anyone who fact checks in this stream will be banned
Be
from
banned.
chat.
Yeah, definitely.
My
He's
pick is Pilgrim. He's been sensational, I think, and I think we'll see some more clutch infantry play from him.
Done it.
Seba just messaged me saying that I'm wrong, and it's actually Leia who's gonna put in work. So
Get him banned from the chat.
we're gonna hold you to your word, Sebe.
Otherwise, you get banned.
If you're correct, you can stream the next match, and I'm gonna take a step back. There you go.
We'll get
Sounds
Pilgrim
like
on. We'll get Verdi to do the Italian language version.
We're gonna have sub branches, yeah. German branch, Italian branch.
Oh, just every language. Right? Each
Yeah,
each
right.
stream with at least 2 to 3 viewers.
So, is there not more people watching this?
if
I
all
don't know,
goes
mate.
well, that is.
Oh yeah, I mean that'd be a success story. Innit? We're actually partnered now. No, not partnered. We're an associate. That's it.
Iron
We're
West Associates.
yeah. Well, we're not only a Ronwins associates. We're also Twitch associates.
Can put that on
That's
your resume,
crazy.
to be honest. Like,
Tempted to. It was asking for my bank details for all like the fat stacks we're gonna make.
Did you put it in?
I'm a Twitch
No, I
partner.
started and I was just like, I can't. I'll do this later. Like, I'll do this at some point.
Got fat revenue check. Wait.
So everyone watching, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to throw all your money at us.
Yeah, don't do that.
I may as well
Big
sort
bit.
something out. Maybe we'll work something out for Ballinlold. Like, just make all the money go into like a pot, so we can make
Our meetings.
NA and EU infantry players fly to each other and battle it out for
In
our
real life.
pleasure, in real life and in game.
That'd be great. There's a lot of money that.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah,
It's
well,
gonna take a
you
lot
better
of money.
start donating, ladies and gents, if you want to see BKS Tyrion versus Ganny.
In real life. I feel like that'd be a slaughter, honestly.
Well, I presume does Tyrion do
Yeah, I
do
presume.
MMA like Raid? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's a Muay
probably
Thai
does,
fighter
innit?
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
well maybe
I
Ganny
presume
does
that
MMA.
Ganny- Maybe he's from Croatia or something. isn't he?
Yeah.
Kaya, look at his Kaya. He's taking a swag build here. He's not. He's who needs pole arms when I can get war darts and a big
There we
helmet.
go.
Oh my god.
Don't know
It's not
about that.
War
mate.
darts, it's just darts.
I think
We are
that's.
witnessing a meta shift here, guys.
I
Keep
don't
your
love
eyes
that.
open at all times.
And this is a
No,
guy who
nobody likes
he'd done a ton of work as a
As
crossbow.
Ranger, yeah.
It's interesting. Both teams running with that one archer, 3 cavalry for a BLD though. That's where the big
Oh
difference
my
is.
lord.
When
and
I've
one
seen Swadia
crossbow.
against Swadia before on this map, I actually saw the inflict bring away the shield to polearm with the all pack because it does
Yeah.
so much more damage than the sword.
Yeah, and you kind of with
So weird choice
one
the
with
all
one
darts.
crossbow per side. The flag spawn. So actually, the teams are playing a little bit passively here, and I don't necessarily like holding down here because they're just gonna have the crossbow. But is gonna kind of watch it. But
He's
as soon
gonna
as
have
that
to
crossbow's
fight
up there.
Ash.
Oh, so they could have sent an infantry up there, BLD actually, but they haven't. And here we go. The BLD cavalry, I presume, is just around the corner. I've started seeing them rearing their heads, and here comes Alex. He doesn't manage to get anything off of that first hit. Kaya, nice work by him, making that pay. Verdi takes out Lassis. Erendil takes out Alex. Kaya dies in the meantime for Franz Joseph, and Erendil double kill for him. Camilo Danino takes out Verdi. And it's backwards and forwards, but only 4 alive now. 3 alive for BLD, and it looks like they're going to drop this round. And we're talking about how important it is to win this first round.
Yep. Depending on who will stay alive, they could actually tank up quite a bit.
Yeah, so I mean, there'll be a few here potentially with armor.
Yeah, you could see both teams really like focusing on trying to stop the Cav, but once Erender got in, he got like 3 kills. Quickly swung the round in the favor of DUNNO.
Oh,
I think 3 cavs a bit much.
BLD taking a note from DUNNO's book with they got war darts too now on Gordius and a crossbow.
I just don't know if that extra cav's really doing a lot.
It feels like they just getting stuck on each other.
And they have actually dropped the cavalry now, and I think that's the right
Oh.
decision.
Yeah.
Aerat, I think it will. No, Alex, sorry, has
Alex gone in.
changed. I mean that makes sense. And there's not a lot of armor actually. Only Lear of the infantry is tank. And someone's done something naughty. Flowen
Yeah.
spying here. Managed to spot them coming, and the flag has spawned on the opposite side now. Bertlicious is going to try and contest this, and Ash will fight him once more. But Gordios is ready. He's ready. Actually, but they're all coming here, and he needs to get down right now, and he hasn't managed it. And there you go. He does escape in the end. But now, Bertlicious uncontested up on here. It's going to be pretty awkward. This you'd have to say.
They're
and
all
he gets
up on
a
here
shot
now.
already. And it looks like Bill. Don't know what Ash gets his shield broken, and it's going to be hard to win this. You'd think, Bertlicious. I mean, it's like you're in like a siege map at this point.
Yep, love climbing ladders, like.
Here they come. DUNNO infantry are pushing out now. And yeah, Zlasis takes a hit already from Bertalicious, and they're all very low. And they'll need to do some serious work. DUNNO, yeah, who's down there? 2 kills, Bertalicious, and he's making that position work. Verdi picks up Zlasis as well, and they need some kills back very, very soon. It's not looking great for them here. Ash does get a kill on Bertalicious. Verdi takes out Alex, and it's 5v4. Flowen gets reared, and he dismounts, and he's in a really terrible spot there. Gets taken out by Lear. It's 5v3, and they've really isolated. And yeah, only 2 left, and 2 rounds on the board now for DUNNO.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah, they're gonna tank up.
Yeah, I mean Lear can take the Brigandine.
They're gonna have to do some serious all-pike work now, otherwise they're just gonna lose the swords, they're just not gonna do enough damage.
Alejandro in spec saying it's lit.
It is lit. He's right.
It is lit.
BLD, looks like they're going to try a more aggressive approach, perhaps. I think that's a good idea.
Running without all pikes.
Trying to find
and arming swords. I don't know. I'd rather have an all pike in this situation. It's stout of people.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll see.
Yeah, they're just gonna run it.
Yeah, they running in. Let's see this.
We've got 4 of the DUNNO. Oh dear. Flowen taking that show aim. Lovely shot there by Bertalicious, and it looks like it's all falling apart here. 4 BLDs. Lasses goes down. Gordios is dead too, and they'll need some magic here, and it won't happen. Ash, Alex, Kimmo, Franz Joseph goes down. Double kills for Hun and Verdi, and a really impressive performance there by DUNNO in that Winterberg tiebreaker. BLD did very well to get it there, but were found wanting in the end. I think BLD should be pretty pleased with what they did. They took a Group B team to Winterberg, and they had a really good tournament.
Good showing, yeah.
But DUNNO will progress to the semi-finals.
Yeah, good stuff for them. Really strong showing on the tiebreaker. Could see that they were confident.
It sounds like they're going to be playing Unity next, because Kaya just said, "Now we got shit on Unity." There you go. Like that. I like that confidence.
It's good to see that, yeah.
So
that was a good game.
Yeah, good stuff. Any comments from you guys? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I just wanna, for the records, just wanna say that Birdie finished top, so.
Oh, well done.
I
think you won in the
I
end.
guess I can return now, I guess.
You can, yeah. Well done.
Perfect.
Liv?
Yeah, Sebe gonna get banned from the stream. I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to ban him.
Yeah. Tough luck, Seve, sorry man.
Unlucky. Aronman, can you sort that out? Can you ban Seve? Thanks.
We're dead serious, by the way.
Yeah, alright. I think that's that. I'll probably maybe stream something tomorrow. I'll confirm tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. I don't think the rest of the matches look that great, but we'll have a look.
Seems like there's clear favourites in all of them.
Yeah, I'd say so. But we do like streaming, however, so we'll see. Look out on the thread, and I'll post there. So have a good evening, everyone.
Take
Good
care.
evening, folks.